Leo, how are you guys doing? The animal that came out to guide you guys is the hawk. All right, so this tells me a couple of things. The first thing is that it's really important this week that you are looking at all the details as well as the bigger picture, because that's what hawks can do. Having a really sharp vision. So, this is a really good time to get clear on your goals, to know where it is that you're heading. Or maybe this week you are going to be getting some sort of insight or news from the universe here, through people, maybe through your dreams. Pay attention of what the bigger picture is. So this is a really good time for goals, envisioning goals, thinking about and organizing yourself to get there, but also receiving some very important information. All right, so let's dive into the rest of your reading, my angels. Let's see what the other cards have to say for you. All right, please, Spirit, for the lovely Leos. You have higher power. Look at that. So definitely Spirit is communicating with you guys. You could be feeling quite intuitive, or some sort of information is making itself known to you this week that's coming from a higher power. So keep your eyes open, I guess. Let's see what else for Leo, please, this week. Temple Path. That's also super cool. This card comes in, and I will show you, my angels. This card comes up when you're about to enter a position in your life that you knew about, maybe signed up for. Okay. Also, the hawk does represent potentially being redirected somewhere. So you're about to enter a really important position in your life, which is cool. I always feel like this is like written in your destiny to be, or to have a certain situation happen. All right, that's interesting. So all of this really is about Spirit communicating with you, and that higher power is really about seeing things beyond just your two eyes, right? This is the third eye that's opening up here. So maybe you guys are getting more psychic, more spiritual. You're starting to see more signs. It does feel a little bit like an awakening, actually, which is quite interesting. So maybe you're having another spiritual awakening. You're able to see things more clearly, or piece the puzzle more easier. Let's see what else comes up for your reading, guys, because it's at the moment it's still super vague, but it does speak about your vision is getting clearer. Joy wanted to come out straight away. All right, facing the sun, having more joy this week is important. Anything else for Leo? Acceptance, joy and acceptance. That's pretty awesome. And one more. And quest. This literally did come up for the Cancer signs, but I had to redo their reading. But it's been coming up a lot for everybody almost. So what this means is, like, don't complicate or overcomplicate your purpose or your position in life at the moment. Like, we all think that when we do XYZ or have XYZ, then we're living our dream, or then we're living our purpose, right? But the truth is, you're already living a purpose. You're here. All right, you're here with me. You're living. That is your purpose. Anything else is along the path, right? Along the way. So what's really important is understanding that things don't just happen. You don't just change, not in all cases anyway. You have to kind of do something today whilst you're on the path anyway to get there. So for some of you, you have the temple path and the blue path here. So maybe something that you're realizing is that you feel more aligned this week. Maybe you do really feel more like you are going somewhere. Let's see how it comes up. But yeah, that is a reminder. You are going on a quest, all right? There might be a bit of a mission, or a mission, right? So a task at hand here that you feel like you need to go towards. That's cool, but don't overcomplicate it. You don't need XYZ or to become XYZ. You're already who you are today. What you do today to become that is important, right? And that might be something that you guys are having to accept. What I mean by that, you're not going to wake up and be super fit, right? What you do today is going to lead towards you getting there, or having a lot of money. There's a very material world desires, right? But if it's being more spiritual, then maybe meditation or breath work and stuff like that, connecting to yourself, spending some time to journal. All these things are actions that we can do today to become that, because you're already on the path, right? You're already where you need to be. And anywhere else that you want to go is up to you, like how to spot the opportunities and the actions that you need to take to get there. But anyway, you have joy. So facing the sun, I love sunflowers because it's all about optimism, right? It's facing the sun in order to grow and evolve. So again, positivity will be your best friend this week. And again, accepting things that maybe you cannot change, but maybe you can improve from or learn from moving forward as well. All right. It always reminds me of the quote, accept what you can't change and change what you can't accept. There are some things in life we cannot change, and we have to kind of learn to live with it or adjust ourselves around it somehow. And there are some things that we can change and control. And that's where if you cannot accept it, it's time to change it. If you cannot change it, it's time to accept it. Anyway, let's dive into the rest of your cards. That is a quote that I actually read on my English teacher's wall. It was a quote there and I never forgot it. Never forgot it. Right, let's see. For Leos, breathe, calm down, just be. All is good. You are enough. Self-love needed. You are perfect as you are. You deserve love. And new. Nice. Let's show you these cards here. So new says, a cycle has ended. Welcome the new. Change is coming for good. Just like that hawk, maybe you guys can see it. Maybe you guys are feeling like it's coming up. All right. Something's happened for a reason in a way with that temple path here. Maybe that's why you're feeling more joy or being called to celebrate or have more joy. It's interesting. So new, you then have breathe. Okay, Cancer did have a similar card to this. Calm down, just be, all is good. All right, which I like that. And you are enough. So this could be a really good time to just focus on yourself and your subconscious beliefs. I really am seeing a journal. Like I really buy yourself a pretty journal. And if you already got one, make sure you go and write some things down in it. Write some affirmations, okay, for yourself. Could be important. Let's dive into the rest of your reading, my angels. Let's see what else is going on for you. For the Leos, please, Spirit. Let's see. Six of Swords could be some travel coming up for you guys, but this is all about moving forward, away from drama, from chaos, and moving towards things that are much calmer in your life. And the Eight of Wands, this is really nice. You see that it seems like it's moving that way towards the Page of Pentacles, which is all about learning new things, okay? Going into some form of studies or a new work, new career, new idea. Also, the Page of Pentacles to me is also a card of taking the first step into something, and that feels like that's where your energy is going. It's towards new energy, which is great. Knight of Swords being here, expect some communication. That's exactly what the Hawk was saying as well. Some answers, some very fast and abrupt information, communication. In the center of your reading, you have the beautiful Six of Wands, which tells me that this is a successful week for you, where you're going to feel up on a high horse here, maybe very confident, successful. What's interesting is the Five of Wands is here, which is a card of conflict. And usually the Six of Wands comes away from the conflict. So if there is any conflict and competition around you, argumentative people, immature people, you are rising above it. And I feel like that's where you're turning into the Knight of Swords. That's interesting. If we're going to read it this way, it's like going as a zigzag. That's really weird. Never seen a reading doing this before. It's like, anyway, right. The Five of Wands, conflict, competition, you will rise above it. You will have success over this. You are being guided to be the bigger person this week, okay? Because your purpose is much bigger than any childish conflict or people around you. The Knight of Swords almost feels like you running towards something. Let's see. We will dive deeper into these as well. Two of Pentacles. Ooh, interesting. The Seven of Swords here. Right, let's speak about it, then we will clarify. So let's start one by one. All right, that's always the best way to go. So Six of Swords, moving forward away from conflict, away from anything that's been difficult and challenging for you, and moving towards calmer times. This is great. It represents a journey. So maybe you guys are going on a journey, or spiritually, you're moving forward and away from certain things. Like the words coming to mind is you're moving on. Okay, you're moving on and away from difficult chapters of your life, which is great. I like that a lot because it's showing me that you are moving towards opportunities, and that hawk really is kind of shining that to me the most. But the Eight of Wands is also about fast forward movement towards great things. I always see this as I'm stuttering. I always see this card as kind of a spiritual reassurance that you're going in the right direction. So whatever you've moved away from, any disagreements, conflicts with people, anything you moved away from, you're moving towards such amazing things. Eight of Wands is also a really good time for communication. All right, opportunities coming away. Things are speeding up for you. Okay, taking you to new territories, which I always say that card resonates with that, or comes with that message. And it makes even more sense with the Page of Pentacles coming up next to it, because this is about being the apprentice of life, right? So maybe you are starting a new job or going in and entering a new scene in your life. The page is a page, all right? So it feels like you're starting from the bottom and working your way up. So again, in career, maybe you're starting a new job, but you will be able to work your way up here, progressively build your money, your stability in life, whatever it is. And if you think about apprenticeships and apprentice, right, you're learning and growing, and your status will also grow with you. It's almost like education, right? So whatever you're learning or stepping into, it's going to teach you so much and also will reward you a lot too. Okay, so maybe expect an offer, financial offer here, or some sort of opportunity coming away. And also it may require you to be a little bit of a newbie and have to study, but that feels fine. It feels successful, to be honest with you. Right, then you have the Five of Wands, which represents conflict and competition around you. Maybe there's a little bit of arguments this week, and they're kind of saying to rise above it here. I would not engage in drama at this time, Leo. You're being called to kind of continue on your path of success. Don't let challenges or distractions block you with that Five of Wands. Okay, you are coming out of conflict and competition successfully. So if there is a job that is, has high competition, this tells me you'll be successful. Maybe that's the communication that you'll be getting here as well, but also it's just the fact that you're coming out of a very difficult chapter in your life successfully. It's a card of recognition, of attention, of a promotion, right? It's success, victory in the center of your reading, which is great. Then you have the Knight of Swords. So I want to clarify what this card is, but it does speak about being determined and running straight head on towards some sort of dream or goal or opportunity, which feels good. Just make sure we have all the facts and figures and all the statistics. Make sure that we have all the information that we need before we go rushing ahead of ourselves, because sometimes the Knight of Swords comes with a bit of a warning not to stumble over yourself or miss out on any information here just because we were rushing. So I'd say don't rush, but if something's calling you to kind of shuffle quite quickly, then go ahead. But we'll see when we clarify it what it's going to be about. This week you are also going to be quite busy juggling a few things. All right, multitasking maybe even as well. But this feels good. It feels like this is you kind of working on things in your life, which is great. Making important decisions. The Four of Cups is interesting, because there could be a little bit of self-sabotage or doubt coming in that might kind of make you feel a little bit down, because the Four of Cups to me is like not really wanting to accept offers, but wanting a different situation, like different. It looks to me that he's not happy, right? It looks like, oh, I wish I had more cups. There's a cup being offered to him, and it's kind of it's debatable whether he's seen it and rejecting it and kind of wallowing in this contentment, or comfort, maybe he's comfortable there, or whether he just hasn't seen it at all because he's too busy up in his head here. So some of you, it's a really good time to kind of look around you, be aware, be open. Maybe that's why breathe is here. And also you are enough. Some of you might not be accepting something because you're maybe deep down there is a feeling that I'm going to be hurt. No one can really love me the way that I need to. Maybe these beliefs might be kind of blocking you from seeing good opportunities around you. Seven of Swords with it right underneath the Five of Wands. Just be aware of people who might see you as competition, because of the Seven of Swords is a little bit of like people trying to be a bit sneaky or stealthy here, maybe with ill intention. So just pay attention to that. You could have a little bit of like jealousy in the workspace, or people who are just, doing sneaky things. Or just pay attention to that here. But if it's you, the Seven of Swords can also come in as a little bit of self-sabotage or running away from certain responsibilities. Okay, so just pay attention. We will clarify. So let's dive in. For my Leos, please, Spirit. Let's go in one by one. For the Leos, why is the Six of Swords here? The Eight of Swords. That's nice. This is telling me that you freed yourself from overthinking, from feeling stuck. All right. You were in a situation that made you feel stuck and trapped, but you've moved on from that, which is amazing. You've been able to free yourself from fears and, again, from feeling stuck in something. Okay. Whether it's internally or externally, the Six of Swords is like you've moved forward from that now, which is great. All right. So you took control of a situation and I'm proud of you for that. All right. Let's carry on. Let's see what else. The Eight of Wands. The Page of Wands reversed. That's interesting. Because the Eight of... let me show you. Right. The Page of Wands reversed may feel like you guys might need to bring in that childlike nature again. Because the Eight of Wands again is like passion and it's great things. Things are speeding up. But the Page of Wands could be telling me that you guys might not be feeling so up for it. Might be lacking some creativity a little bit as well. So I would say get into any arts and crafts that you can. Tap into that childlike nature of yours, because I think you'll be a bit more open and receiving to the changes that are coming up for you. These are divine changes, by the way. It's towards great things, like I've been saying, but maybe you need to get more of that passion and enthusiasm for life again and trust where it's leading you. Some of you might have a little bit of trust issues with that Page of Wands reversed. Because if you think about it, you know, when children are passionate and they're open-minded, they're like, oh, where are we going? Like, I can't wait. We're going to have this. But maybe you guys are feeling a little bit pessimistic at this time about some changes. But again, you are going to have success over this. So I think everything will be fine. I've turned it in the upright for you. The Page of Pentacles for Leo. The Six of Swords and the King of Pentacles as well. So absolutely, you're going from the page to the king in no time. So they're showing me that there's a lot of progress and movement happening within you and external to you as well. Because again, the Six of Pentacles, you guys may have had to move away from a job that maybe you were in a higher position or did make more. Now you're having to kind of start over again. That might be why you don't feel very optimistic. But the Page of Wands is almost kind of reminding you to see this as an opportunity, not just like a demotion in some way. Like even if it's not work related, same message applies. Like the having a little bit more enthusiasm leaves us to be more open-minded and more creative with what's being handed to us, and you can turn it into anything at that point if you're open-minded. Okay, so I do see that again, you are going to be in that King of Pentacles position, so financially well off, stable in life. I'm just very happy about what you've built for yourself and the progress that you've made. So you just need to keep moving forward, right? So I put that over there. Pretty awesome stuff. Let's go through with the Knight of Swords. The King of Wands. So this is quick action after being able to let go of some kind of baggage here. Maybe this is like internal baggage. We actually have the Judgment underneath the deck, which I'll show you, which represents releasing. So there is absolutely something that you're releasing. Anything that's been a heavy weight, heavy burden on you, heavy responsibility. It feels like you're a bit more free now. But again, just hold your horses a little bit here. It's good to be determined, just like the Hulk, I guess. Maybe if there's an opportunity around you, you have to swoop in and grab it. So that's fine. But it does feel like you are letting something go here. Maybe there is communication that's coming through to finally let go of something as well. Whatever it is, you're kind of getting the green light to let something go, to release something so you can pick up the pace and move faster, whatever they mean by that. Right, Six of Wands, success and celebration. Victory. In the center of your reading with the Death card, death and rebirth. So absolutely things are changing for you, my angels. Okay, the tables are turning. That's what it feels like. There may have been an ending in your life like we've seen. This is a card of transformation, by the way. So there is some kind of success coming your way or already in your life this week that is going to transform you and change. Some of you, this could be getting a lot of recognition, building a community, for example. That could be changing you. When the Death card comes in, things will never be the same as they used to. So whatever success is that you are coming across this week, whatever confidence boost is happening, it really is kind of transforming you into something even better. Okay, so I like that as well. Let's see what the Five of Wands is about. Let's see what that is here for. Page of Cups. So something might come as a surprise to you. Again, of quite immature energy. Let me get one more for that. You might be finding out a little bit about some gossip or drama. Five of Wands. The Eight of Cups, in which case you're going to leave it behind. I think something will really kind of trigger some feelings. Let me show you. because the Page of Cups to me is always like a surprising message and something that invokes or evokes emotion, right? So happy tears, sad tears, it's going to make you whoop, like that's how it feels. It's a surprise. So you could absolutely kind of find something out that's going to cause you to walk away. For some of you, this is going to be friendships and like low vibrational people. Something's going to kind of cause an emotional reaction that's going to make you walk away from something and leave it behind because it's not fulfilling. Okay. Or if it is in terms of jobs, for example, if you have conflict in the workspace, or maybe there is, an opportunity again that maybe you wasn't expecting to get, again, it's causing you to feel emotional and a shock, and it's going to cause you to leave something behind that's not serving you. So again, the message is always the same, but how it resonates with everyone's different. That's always how it is, right? Two of Pentacles, let's look at this over here. What is this that they are juggling? The Ace of Swords. So a truth, a message is something that you are juggling here. One more for that. And the Three of Wands. So you're waiting for something. Maybe clarity this week is something that you're waiting for, a confirmation from spirit. Let this be one that whatever you're working towards or deciding on, it is the right option for you. Okay, so Ace of Swords could be communication that you're waiting for as well. So in the meantime, you're kind of juggling things, trying to, I don't know if you're multitasking or anticipating something and feeling a little bit like, the phrase where you got ants in your pants. I don't know why that's coming up with the Two of Pentacles. It's almost like you're trying to keep busy whilst you're waiting for something. I do see some good news coming your way as well, which is awesome. Next thing you have is that Four of Cups. This is where it gets interesting because I really wonder why these two are here. The Four of Cups, please. Why is this here for Leo? The Knight of Pentacles. So because it came reversed, it does feel a little bit like stagnancy. Usually this is like self-development and forward movement. It's slow, it's steady, but it's movement. But the Four of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles reverse tells me that maybe something is at a standstill this week, maybe financially. Let me see what this, maybe feelings wise or inner feelings. Let's see. Four of Cups, please, with the Knight of Pentacles. The Four of Swords, because I think you need to address some feelings. King of Cups is here. We need some emotional maturity this week because feelings wise, maybe something's going to make you not feel very good. Maybe it's that argument that's going to come up this week, or that competition, or that emotional surprise feels like a little bit like something that you're reflecting on, because Four of Swords may need, maybe you need some healing. Maybe something happens and it makes you question yourself, especially if it's like words of somebody else. Hold on. So for a lot of you, I think it's about rising above it and getting like emotionally stable and understand why these feelings are coming up, why you feel that way, but also to have a level of understanding about yourself and knowing what you're worth. Because remember, you are enough here, and breathe. To not allow haters or people to change your state of being, because I see you're on a roll. I see that you're on a roll, but it feels like this, like something comes up and it causes you to just completely stop something. So again, it needs a little bit of your resting, healing, address whatever it is that's going to trigger you in a way so that you can then move forward. Okay. So that's what I'm sensing with that. Don't, dig up your progress because of somebody else. That's what I will have to say with that. Now, Seven of Swords. Why is this here for Leo? The King of Swords. So this could be a person. Okay, an air sign maybe. It doesn't have to be. This could be communication. The King of Swords is interesting because the Queen of Swords is here now too, if you can see that. Let me show you. Why is this here? What's the Seven of Swords here for, please? Two of Wands. Okay, that's interesting. There's a few ways I will say this. Somebody could be communicating to you somebody else's plan, by the way. So again, if that's something you are worried about, I think you're going to get the heads up, and that could be what the Hawk is about too. But something that I get from this, because you have the Two of Wands coming out, which is about planning and prepping for the future, thinking about where you want to go next, and planning. The Seven of Swords can be a good card for strategizing. In a way, it's still a sneaky energy. So when maybe you're looking out for yourself for once, or, you're being called to do something out of the box, or maybe something that people don't really necessarily agree with. For example, maybe you're boss is telling you that you can't do something, and instead you're going to do it, but you're going to do it on the down low, for example. Like, just a example, because the Two of Wands is about your future or a plan. It's about the next steps, right? So whether it's you or somebody else, somebody could be planning to approach you. This may be someone that you dealt with in the past that it's time to close the doors on. Somebody could be letting you know something, or again, this could be you just figuring out a plan this week, which I think will be quite a nice message if it's that, because you do have a cycle is ended. Okay, it's time to get clear and determined on where you want to go next and the bigger picture, like the hawk says. All right, my angels, but that's what I have for you. Let me know how it resonates with you. Come back after the week is done and let me know. But apart from all that, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys next time. All right.